Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeterjones, and this is this week's 10 things, albeit a day and a few hours late. The last 2 weeks for me have been very hectic, as they are every year, because it's Thanksgiving, where we go to 2 different family events on Thanksgiving Day, and one of those is hosting at my home. So we have to go somewhere in the morning until about lunchtime, and then we have to get home in time for me to have a turkey roasted in time for dinner that night. So Thanksgiving Day takes a lot of preparation, and then there's a lot of moving parts on that day. Wouldn't trade a minute of it. I love it every year, but it's a busy day leading up to and then the day itself. And then before that, a week before Thanksgiving or so, is my son's birthday. So there's a lot of planning that goes into that because we have a family event for birthdays. That's how we celebrate birthdays around here. So hosting 2 things about a week apart, it just gets hectic. So that kind of ate into my time to open boxes and video and show you my hauls. But that's going to change today because here it is, an hour a day and a few hours late. Hopefully next week's 10 things will be on time. Hopefully for the rest of 2024 they will all be on time. That remains to be seen. So yeah. So let's jump right in. What I'm going to show you may actually be more than 10 things. I'm just going to go until I have about 15 or 20 minutes worth of video. But what I'm going to be showing you is this, which is that I can't remember if it was a short or what it was, but I showed how Shop Goodwill had wrapped an order I had gotten, and this is it. I unrolled it on that video because they did it like, you know, jelly roll style. And I was so impressed with how this was packaged and rolled up like that that I just showed a little short of how it was packaged. This is that. All I did was roll it right back up and put it right back in the box. I haven't gone through it yet, although I do know generally what the pieces are because it wasn't a mystery box. It was really just items that I had handpicked off of Shop Goodwill and bid on and won those auctions. So I believe a good bit of it is amber and sterling. I do have to look back for specifics, or I'll jump in and be a little bit surprised right now. So I think I'll opt for that. I'll just jump in and be surprised. I am sitting here in a different room. I apologize for the echo. I apologize for the nasally sound to my voice. I don't know what it is, if it's dust from some of the Christmas decorations that we got out. I am sitting in a different room. There's a Christmas tree behind me, and another tradition we have is I swap out all of our mugs in the kitchen and I get out snowman mugs that I keep with our Christmas decorations. So I've got my snowman mug full of coffee, got the Christmas tree behind me, and I have all of my my testing acid, my Presidium, my ring sizer. I have everything I need right here. So let's jump right in and look at what Shop Goodwill sent me. Okay, I am just going to go, like I said, and so it may be more than 10 items. I'll just count as I go. If you want more information on these or you're interested in an item, I will number them on the video, but I don't have much time for editing because I have an appointment today also. I've got to churn this video out and then get on the road. So if you're interested in anything, just refer to it by the Shop Goodwill roll video because these items are rolled up, and the item number. And just contact me at skeeterjonesthings@gmail with that reference, the title of the video, and the item number. And then I'll give you whatever specifics you need that I don't put in the video, and I will give you pricing there as well. So here we go with item 1. This actually kind of reminds me of, it's very reminiscent of the Black Hills Gold ring from my amber video. This actually is amber. It's the dark, I think cognac amber is what this one is. It's very dark amber, and it is marked VO, I think, and a star, and the word sterling. Maybe Santa will bring me a camera, a phone with a better camera on it for Christmas. We'll see. But this is a nice sized pendant. It is, including the veil, it is about 1.5 inches long, and it has this pretty leaf pattern, and that's the Black Hills Gold ring. Has that leaf pattern, and all Black Hills Gold actually will have a leaf pattern on it or some kind of botanical element. And I'll go into that actually on a later video. It's some education I got as I was researching Black Hills Gold. If you know anything about it, you're welcome to put it in the comments here, and then I will also do a video about the things I've learned sometime coming up, probably after the new year. But this will be item number 1, the I'll say botanical amber and sterling pendant. Item number 2 is it's 2 pieces that came together in a lot in this one auction. The first item was auctioned by itself. These 2 items were auctioned together, and it is another amber ring with this the lighter colored Baltic amber. Let's see how it looks on. That's probably a size 7 since it fits me pretty decently. And it is a sterling ring. It's got this interesting little type of setting. I won't be able to drop close up because I just don't have the time for the editing that would take. But I will take a close-up photograph and email it to you if you're interested, and you contact me on email, again at skeeterjonesthings@gmail. The size on this ring is right about a 7, a little less than, but 6 3/4 to 7. And it's just a pretty little dainty amber ring. And then what got auctioned with it, oh, that is sterling, and what got auctioned with it is a sterling brooch with these 3 little cherubs. I wish that would, I really wish that would focus better so you could get an idea of it. It's got a little bit of detail showing up, but it's these 3 little cherubs, and it's just this sterling brooch. I think maybe the closer up I put it to the camera, that's when it starts really interfering with the focus. Really quick, I'm having trouble finding the stamp, and there may not be a stamp. I will send you pictures of the testing, but that is sterling, and it's these 3 little cherubs. It is about 1.5 inches long, and at its widest point about, of course that's upside down, but it's about 1.5 inches wide at its widest point from here to here. That's really cute. The little cherubs just in time for Christmas. Number 4 is this gorgeous pearl necklace with these golden caramel colored pearls, a triple strand choker length, and it has these probably glass beads. And this kind of bead actually has a certain name. It is a certain type of bubble bead, and necklaces that are made solely of this type of bead are very desirable and very pricey and very collectible. And I'll try to find the name of that. I'll have to mention it in a later video though, just because time constraints prevent me from going into it here. But look for these, and I think the word bubble is in the name of this type of bead. I don't know if they have the same effect on the value of a necklace when it's just an element on a different necklace versus when it is solely a necklace full of those. Maybe I'll discuss that in another video after the first of the year. But these are natural pearls, the golden color. I don't know if they are dyed. I think they probably are, just because there are streaks of the variation in the color right there. but they are, let me make double sure on that. Yes, they are real pearls, and the clasp and chain here are, they're marked 925, and the mark is right there on the lobster clasp. I can't drop a close-up again, but I will if you're interested in it and you email me. It has an extender. Let's see, without the extender, it has a 7-inch drop. And then the extender itself is about 3.5 to 4 inches long, 7 to about 9 inches on the drop there. And that is very, very pretty. I'm hoping that you're getting a good idea of it because it is absolutely gorgeous. But that is item number 4. Number 5 is this necklace. It is sterling. All the metal you see here is sterling. Here's the type of clasp it has, this lobster, this elongated lobster clasp, and this snake chain. The drop on the necklace is about 7.5 inches. All together with the pendant, it's 9 inches. But it's got this thick piece of mother of pearl. And I won't be able to show you the presidium, but I will test it really quick and tell you what it is. It did not have a name for these little stones listed in the listing. I believe it is garnet, but I'm about to find out for sure, and I will let you know. On the front, which is odd, on the front of the bail, right there is the 925 for the pendant. And the pendant itself is just so luminous. I don't know if it's going to show well in this light. There's a huge window over here to my right, and sunlight is flooding in, which kind of messes with how my camera picks up and shows color. Presidium is still warming up. The pendant itself is about 3/4 of an inch square, like all the way around. So maybe about a 1/2 inch square would be the chunk of mother of pearl, which is a very thick chunk also. And it is open on the front and on the back, as well as where the little stones are. Not 100% of the time, but a lot of the times, if you're wondering whether a stone is real or not, if the back of the setting is open, that's usually a pretty good hint that it is an actual stone, because rather than putting something reflective on the back of the stone and covering that up to make it reflect light, they're wanting it to reflect its natural light, and so they set it with an open back like that. And that's not a hard and fast rule. It's just more like a general guideline you can go by. So the presidium is warmed up. Okay, for all my talk about it being a general good guideline, actually that is glass. I had my suspicions that it would be garnet, but it actually is glass. So there again, proof that that is not a hard and fast rule about settings being open on the back will always mean a stone. It won't always, but it is a good general guideline, as I said. But this will be item 5, this mother of pearl sterling necklace. Okay, number 6. So the earrings are marcasite and topaz, is how they were described in the listing, and these are sterling. Very pretty. If I can get it to quit swinging, maybe you can take a look at it. They're drops with this little kind of feather design, and sunlight's good for that. You can see those marcasites showing up, and let's double check to make sure that they were correct. It is a clear topaz, and they are marked on the back. You're not going to be able to see that, but they're marked right here near the top of the little feather on the back. And there's a single little marcasite in the top, and then it's connected with a jump ring, so they dangle. And those are beautiful. They are so, so pretty. They have an Art Deco sort of look, in my opinion. These are about 1 3/4 of an inch long, not quite 2 inches. These are number 6, the sterling topaz marcasite earrings. Number 7 is in the same lot with those earrings, and it is also marcasite. It's this really pretty heart pendant. It's open all the way through, and it even has little hearts punched out along the sides. That is about a 1/4 inch, I think. Yes, this is about a 1/4 inch thick. The heart itself is about 3/4 of an inch wide, right there at its widest part. And including the veil, the whole thing is 1 1/4 inches long. Really pretty. Like if you like some understated sparkle, this is good for that. It has a chunky look, but it's not big and bold and statement-y. But it's very, very pretty with the glittery marcasites. Nice, in my opinion, nice little understated sparkle. That would be great for your New Year's party. If you need to be more conservative, or if just your taste is more conservative, this will be really good for that. And is also sterling. It's one of these types of pendants that you can hang little beads or something like that on. At an estate sale, I haven't shown these yet, but I got a lot of little, like the little birthstone children charms, and they're all sterling with, I'm not sure, I haven't checked them yet. I don't know if they have actual stones in them or if they're glass, but I'll show those. Or if you're interested in this and the little birthstone children, email me about that and I'll send you pictures of those. But this, you undo it right there and you put on whatever you're going to hang on it. And then you push it back through the little loop, and that secures whatever you're hanging there. And then here's the veil, and you thread that onto your necklace. And I think I'll just call this a charm holder pendant. It has a heart in the middle and then a little flower here on each side of the heart. The whole pendant is about 1.5 inches long. And that is very pretty as well. Again, we'll just call that a charm pendant. Okay, I'm at 20 minutes now, so I will show, I'll show one more thing, and then I'll drop some numbers into this video, and then I'll have to be on my way. Let's see, this says onyx, but it has sort of a reddish cast in my opinion. It's a sterling pendant, and it is Mylor Italy 925, which is right there on this little cartouche. It has a Greek key design all the way around, and it has Greek key also on the bail. It is open on the back, and this would actually, no, it's not open on the back. It is about 1.25 inches long, and that's including the bail. The little round dangly part is a 3/4 inch circle, and then about 1 inch with the including the bail, about 1.25 inches. It is closed on the back right there. A good bit of the patina, the sterling patina, is on there, and it swings this way because it's sort of got that hinge design with the bar going through the connection right there. And again, they called it onyx in the listing, and it says onyx here on the bag that it came in. I know it's hard to read, but it says onyx. But it has sort of a reddish cast, in my opinion. I'm not sure where onyx shows up on the Presidium. This reaches just above the glass line, reaches into the tourmaline area. But we're going to call that, because that's how it was described to me when I purchased it, we're going to call it onyx. It does have sort of a reddish cast to it though. This is number 9, the onyx Greek key sterling pendant. And then a solid, this is a chunky piece right here of sterling. It's a very unique style of ring, very simple, very I don't know, should I say understated again like the other one? Very minimalist design. It is a size about 7.5. And it has no settings on it, no carvings or engravings, just as I said, very minimalist. It's thicker here on the top, and let's see, that is exactly about a 1/4 inch. Yeah, that's about a 1/4 inch thick right there. It's just a really nice ring. It is marked on the inside. It's hard to read. 925. I think it says Mexico 925. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what that says. Mexico 925. I don't know if this means it is Taxco. It may or may not be. So we'll just say Mexico 925 minimalist ring. And that is what this item is here. And this is number 10. Did we end up having 10 things? Oh, it's 11 things because I have one more ring and then we're going to call it off. This ring, I don't know why I ordered this. Because, see, it's a heart. I'll let you use your imagination. It's a heart, but as soon as I bought it, I thought it's supposed to be a heart. It has this rope pattern around the top, and it's a thick, chunky piece of sterling as well. It is marked with a brand name, which is a very strange brand name. It's marked 925, and if you can see that at all right there, that brand name says Booger. So this is a fun, interesting piece. It's sizable and it's heavy. The heart is what I'm calling it. Is about 1 inch wide at its widest part, about 3/4 of an inch long, and about 1 inch wide across its widest part right there. The size is about a 6, and there it is. So that is number 11. And that's where we're going to stop today. I will do some more of this lot. There are several more pieces left in this lot. If you're interested in any of those, again, just send me an email, skeeterjonesthings@gmail.com, and we will talk about it there. I will give you pictures, close-ups of anything you might want. If you want to see the markings or anything like that, just let me know. Let me know the information that you want or need and pricing, and we will talk about it all through email. So I thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your patience with this 10 things being over a day late. If you enjoyed the content, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with someone else who you think might want to also see a booger ring. Share this with someone else who you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment. I am almost at 400. I'm only about, I think about 12 subscribers away from reaching 400, and I am already putting together the giveaway that I want to do as a drawing to say thank you when I reach that milestone. Send this to people who you think might enjoy it. Ask them to subscribe also if they're interested in it. And when I reach 400, I'll be able to do that drawing and give away something that I hope will make someone very happy. So you've all made me very happy by subscribing to me already. And now I think I'm starting to ramble. And since I don't have time to edit, I need to shut up. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.